Welcome to another Notts and Bolts at Top of the Cop podcast. I didn't get it wrong this time. With me, Mark. Harry. How you doing, Harry?
Not bad. I mean, we're definitely missing what the player that was in the intro, but yeah, not bad.
We are. But after a week of dreadful refereeing decisions, let's talk about Saturday's referee first.
Oh man, do we have to?
We've got another first timer in the National League doing his
Yes.
first ever league game. Take it away, Harry.
Well, yeah, that's actually his first name, you know. Harry. Good try pronounce his last name. Is it Ragger? Harry Ragger?
Maybe.
I hope I said it right. But National League 8 appearances, 34 yellow cards, 2 second yellows, 0 reds, 3 penalties. Premier League 2, 5 appearances, 24 yellow cards, 1 second yellow, 1 red, 2 penalties. League 2, 3 appearances, 14 yellow cards, 0 second yellows, 0 reds, and 0 penalties. In the Premier League Cup, 3 appearances, 11 yellow cards, 0 second yellow, 1 red, 1 penalty. And then the National League Cup, 2 appearances, 4 yellow cards, and that's it. That is it.
Oh, where am I going? I'm trying to do something. Yeah, there. So, let's get on to where we have dropped down to fifth in the league, joint fourth, only separated by goal difference. Mr. Payne, there's Mind the Gap. It's only goal difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mind the Gap and the goal difference. I mean,
Yeah.
last night, it weren't the best performance. Shall we talk about Martin Patterson's after the game interview?
Yeah, you can do.
I mean, I thought he was really honest in his
Yeah.
view of the game, and I sort of understand where he's coming from with refereeing decisions. But I would go far back and say it's not just this season, and it's not just at
No.
the moment. It's last season as well, where like Crew at home, you had the Whittaker one, and 50-50
Yeah.
may have been given. Whittaker booked. The Jarvis
Will
one
Jarvis one. Yeah.
was,
Maynard's favourite words, rugby tackle.
yeah, I don't know what game he was watching, but that was also you could say a penalty. And
Yeah.
to me, it's that we haven't been getting refereeing decisions for a long time. How many times does Jar actually get a free kick? And he can be being pulled left, right, and centre. You know what I mean? And notes given
Yeah.
in the box. He can be having his shirt pulled virtually off his back. He's not being given anything for it. And I do think that the last two referees have been pretty poor.
Yeah, it's like I go back to Harrogate, obviously, where we had loads of penalty shouts which should have been given, which you weren't, and then we get a penalty where you would really say it's not a penalty. So I mean, we should have had 3 or 4 before that penalty shout anyway. But the one that we have been given wasn't really a penalty because it started outside the box. So I think the last 2 referees that we have, obviously Bromley, Darren Drysdale, I don't think he does like us. I mean, the penalty we got, would you say it's inside or outside? You can't change it now, but
You can't really from the angle. It's not conclusive.
you can't see it. I mean,
from the clip I
yeah,
had, what I took from in the ground, it's still you can't see for
I
100%.
know.
The Robinson one, what you got booked for, you can't. Either way, you can't tell. There's not an angle where you could
No,
say 100% that he dived. But as playing football when I was younger, obviously, I can't see how you can go down that sort of way if you've not been tackled. You know what I mean?
you can still play walking football, can't you?
But I could. I could, but Right, let's have a look at last night's results in League Two. As though we start off with Barnet Swindon 2-1. Then we got Barrow lost 1-0 to Harrogate. That scoreline surprised me. Bromley
I
drew.
think I did say
Cheltenham.
Harrogate.
I mean, both of the goals in the Bromley Cheltenham game was really good goals. I like Cheltenham's
Yeah.
because they pulled them to like one side of the pitch, and then the ball came across and a player ran in from deep. So it was a nice, probably training ground sort of routine. Cambridge drew
Hi,
1-1
Ryan.
with Colchester. Chesterfield 1, Gillingham 0. Crewe Alexander lost Fleetwood. MK Dons Crawley 0-0. That they drew earlier in the season in the reverse fixture. You got Oldham beating Bristol Rovers 2-0. Salford shock of the night. A 3-1 defeat to Newport.
I mean, it wasn't a shock for me because I did say it. So.
And then we got Shrewsbury Town 1, Notts County 0. Then we've got Accrington beating Tranmere Rovers. Accrington had a player sent off after 63 minutes. Played the remainder of the game, and Tranmere couldn't break them down. Let's have a look at the talking points from Notts' game last night. So this is the penalty. What wasn't given, or make your mind up. There's different views whether it's a penalty or not. And
I mean, from that clip, obviously at the end of it, you can see not so not players going into the referee, but then Baduza actually talking to the referee and actually telling the players to go away.
Yeah.
Which, as a captain, you should do, really, shouldn't you? So,
I think both of them got booked in that, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so.
And then this is from the other angle. We're slowed down as though we're looking this way. I mean, I'm not convinced either way of that. It's 100% penalty. I could be wrong, but
yeah,
people aren't going to agree on it. Their goal was this one. I mean, what you got to say about this goal? It was class.
It was well worked.
But then you come back to the talking point. Was the challenge on Jody a free kick, or could have, in my opinion, could Jody have stayed on his feet?
Yeah. Obviously, I haven't seen it back yet, so I can't really see my... I mean, I wasn't at the game. I don't know if... I probably did see it, but I can't really remember it now, so I can't really say much because I was going to look back at it today before I came on, but just forgot about it.
I mean, this is me. If I did a watch along last night, you would have laughed, right? But I didn't. I was sat here and I'm watching it, and when that happens, I'm screaming at the TV, absolutely screaming at the TV. Hi, good evening.
Yeah.
You know me, so I'm actually screaming at the TV, and then
Good evening.
It's like a instant reaction because I'm screaming at the TV, and then when they show the replay, eventually, I'm like, could Jody have done a bit more to stay on his feet?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So that's that game. Saturday we got Tranmere, and I think we've got to go 2 up. I know we're quite low.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah.
Jata's still out. I think he's expected to be out for another 2 games. So I think we've got to go 2 up. I think unless you're going to play the ball on the ground to Dennis,
he's not going to hold the ball.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
No.
I think he needs the ball to his feet.
Yeah. Because you can't hold the ball up when it's obviously blasted up in the air. And like Jota can. I mean, obviously last season he didn't do too well at it, but he got obviously better, and now he's like, he can hold the ball up and make that pass to move forward, obviously, which Dennis can't. But I think he's better with the ball at his feet.
And also, if you're going to bring, like, going back to last night, if you're going to bring like Bexray on, I'll say that. on the pitch. You got to play for his strengths. His strength is
Yeah.
going past people, playing the ball into a space for him to run onto.
Yep.
I mean,
100%.
come on. He took all them players on. I mean, that was quite good at the edge of the box.
And he
It
had that
didn't.
shot, didn't he? Yeah.
It didn't really amount to it. But he's this like driving forward, putting the defense under pressure, and I don't think, especially last night, we used that well. His ability, or we played to
Yeah.
that sort. His strength. He attempted to make a run, and then stopped because the ball weren't played into his path.
Yeah.
But I do worry for against Tranmere because
Yeah.
even though they lost 1-0 to Accrington last night, 9 men in the end that was playing against, I just think it's one of them games we can come unstuck at. If you remember last season when we played
Oh, I
Tranmere,
know.
by
There was
half
so much.
time, they could have been 2 goals up, 2 in front.
Yeah. I mean, I think. Yeah, I agree. I mean, whereas like, I think they had majority of the shots on target in the first half, and they should have been like 2 goals, or even 3 goals up in half time. But then obviously in the second half, it changed. I think we didn't score early on, did we? I think we scored around 50, 50
Yeah,
minutes.
was it like 55, 53?
55. I can't remember who scored it there. Was it Jata?
Oh
Because
my
when
God,
Cerullo
it was, yeah,
Cerullo crossed the ball in, tried to hit it with his head, hit the crossbar, and then he was like on the floor when he hit the shot at the second time around, didn't he?
You know
Or was
what?
that the second one?
It's a long time ago.
Oh, I know.
Well, it's one of them tricky games, isn't it? It's a tricky
It
game
is,
coming
yeah.
into it. I mean, we got Robbo back, but I said yesterday, I don't think even with Robbo last night, I don't think we would have got out of that game.
Yeah, I mean, I think when we took Norborn off, we had no midfield. I mean, I don't think Hinchy played that particularly well. So I think when Robertson's back, or when Palmer's back, I think we'll be a bit better in there. But I think we don't really have a lot coming off the bench that can help us win games or try to get goals back.
I mean, optionally going in the forward department, Jack as that, so you've only got 2 strikers. You know what I mean? It's a bit of a difficult one.
Yeah.
And usually, I mean, Robbo's back. Will Palmer make a comeback? Jack's supposed to be out for a couple of more games. So was that included last night? Is that included? Is he going to be back for the Grimsby game? We do miss him because
We do, yeah.
we're putting eyeballs into the box and everything, and it just ain't
No one
working
to be there. No.
at the moment. I don't mean to say Saturday that it ain't going to work on Saturday. It could do. Shall we do score predictions then?
Yeah, we can do.
Fleetwood Barrow. I'm going for a 2-0 win to Fleetwood.
Are we doing the Grimsby one there beforehand? I know they kick off in a minute.
Yeah, Grimsby. I'm going 2-1 Warsaw.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 2-1 Warsaw as well. Fleetwood Barrow. I'm gonna go 1-0 Fleetwood.
There you got Swindon Town, Crewe Alexander. I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
Yeah, 1-1.
Accrington Stanley Shrewsbury. I'm going Shrewsbury 3-1.
Yeah, I can't see Shrewsbury losing this. I mean, I thought they played much better than us in the second half. First 20 minutes, then just died down after that. I thought we was better in the first half, created a lot more chances. So I think Shrewsbury Town will win this by 2-1.
Then Bristol Rovers, Grimsby Town, 3 games in 6 days. That's a tough ask. Played in the FA Cup against Wolves on Sunday. Then they've got Walsall tonight and Bristol Rovers Saturday. 3 games in that short amount of time. I'm going for a 2-1 Bristol Rovers win.
I'm going to say, yeah, Rovers 1-0 as well. I'm going 1-0.
Cheltenham Town, Salford. Salford got beat last night, 3-1 to Newport. So I'm going to go for a Cheltenham 2-0 win.
I think Salford is going to bounce back, so I'll say Salford 2, Cheltenham 1.
Colchester Barnet, I'm going 0-0.
Yeah, 0-0.
Crawley Town and Chesterfield. Chesterfield winning 1-0 last night against Gillingham. I'm going for 2-0 Chesterfield win.
I'm going 1-0.
Gillingham Oldham. Oldham picking up 3 points last night as well with a 2-0 win. I'm going to go Oldham 2, Gillingham 1.
I'm going to the same scoreline, but in Oldham's favour. 2-1 Oldham.
Then Harrogate, Bromley. I'm going to go for Bromley and no mugs at home. I'm going to go for a 1-0 Bromley Harrogate win.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but I'm going to go, 1-0 Harrogate. I don't know, it's like with Harrogate though, they can beat teams that are in good form. Like there's surprises, didn't they? Because they beat Cambridge at home.
Yeah.
Then they beat Gillingham at home, and they were undefeated for a long time. So I think they can do it.
Then where do you place this one? I love Newport, apart from the burgers. I mean, I need a refund for that burger. It was so cold. I need a refund. Newport against Cambridge. Newport are going to be buzzing after beating Salford last night 3-1. So, and Cambridge are in really good form. They slipped up last weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm going for another slip up. I'm going to go Newport in 2, Cambridge 1.
Well, I'm going to go Newport 3, Cambridge 1.
And then the big one, Notts County against Tranmere.
Big.
The big one. I don't know where to place this at the moment. Depending, not knowing which side is which side. I want 3 points. But I could see a 2-2 draw.
Ooh. I'm going to... Is that you sticking with 2-2?
Yeah, sticking with 2-2.
I'm going to go... I'm going to 2-1 Notts, but I think Tranmere will score first. And if it is to be Whittaker to score, then yeah.
I just think it's going to be a tough game.
It is, yeah. We need to play 2-1, not 1, because Dennis can't do it all by himself. So,
but as also Patterson said, the players need to start taking more risk, and I agree with that. I agree with that. Sometimes we want an easy. We want it easier.
We want an easy goal instead of taking those risks and chances from outside the box or even inside the box to score. It's like it's always an extra pass. I mean, how many times yesterday I shouted to cross the ball, just cross the ball. It's like I don't understand is that when we're always trying to pass it to make those, like when the player goes the opposite or over, let's say overlap to make that pass in so he can tap it in on goal, but then players need to start taking that individual risk. If he could beat him, great. If he can't, get the ball back and try again. It's like there's no harm in saying if you can't or not. But it's just we need to start taking those risks because obviously the award is you might get a goal.
The thing what frustrates me, especially like at home, because of the years of you've got. I say they'll start moving forward halfway line. It'll go one side and then it'll go back to say, I don't know, Platt. Cerula's like free. And then you've got Macari next to Platt. He'll play the ball to Macari and then by the time it gets to Cerula, the opposition have reset. So the space he had, if Platt just played it straight to Cerula, it's that extra pass.
It is,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which
it frustrates
sort of
me.
Slows you down. It frustrates me as well.
It's like how many times you see Cerula or Jody or whoever's playing on the wings open, and we just It's like we can always. I know the players have got it in them to pass the ball to that player in open space, but it's always that extra pass. It's like when we get eventually when we get to Cerullo or Jody or whoever's playing on the wings, there's already two players on him already. So we just wasted that chance to potentially score a goal or get a shot on target or a corner.
But is this the overhang of playing that possession type football, which they're used to,
Yeah,
and so easy to go back in that mindset rather than the mindset like Patterson's trying to give the players is like move it faster?
yeah. Because I mean, it's like some of the passes between the centre backs yesterday kind of reminded me of last season, like how many goals that we've made. Well, gave them the opposition from our mistakes. So I thought I'll see that a lot in yesterday's game.
And I think, like, if you look back to the Colchester game, what we lost, and there was like that sort of like no urgency, sort of like the sort
Yeah,
of passing when you lose at a game, like the Accrington game, ideal situation. We're 1-0 down. It's New Year's Day, and they're tipping it around the back left with like a few minutes to go. And you think, where is the urgency to get something out of this game?
yeah. It's also like something we're losing the game. It's like we try to get the goal. We try to get a goal in the last 5 minutes. It's like we're all thinking it's already too late. I mean, it's if you get a goal in the last 5 minutes, it's not a thingy. But it's like is it not a bit too late to try and get a goal in the last 5 minutes when you could have done it in the whole second half or whenever the opposition scored.
And that's what I think it feels like when, like, in a thing is like they get up and it's like a laboured sort of like a attack, and they go back towards this. Well, if we're not going to get out of it, so we'll just pass it around. At least the stats
Yeah,
look good. But you know what I
yeah,
mean? And it don't matter last night whether we had 65%, 80% of the ball. The only stat what really matters is how many times the ball goes in the back of the net.
yeah.
But if you're not going to take them chances, them shots from like varied all over the box or outside the box, one
You're
could
going to get
go in,
very
get
limited
deflected.
goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want it to be like so easy, you can walk it in the back of the net. Are you not prepared to take any other risk? I mean, can you remember when did Dennis have like a shot from outside the box, apart from the free kick last night?
Yeah.
He
I
scored
think
the
that's
one at
only him. Yeah.
Grimsby. Since
Yeah.
I ain't seen him do that since, or attempt that since.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like Patterson is 100% right. It's all about what risk you're willing to take as an individual and as a
To
player.
get those scoring chances. Yeah.
But then it's like there was a comment on one of my videos on TikTok, and it's like, oh well, they put 10 players behind the ball, but we do exactly the same thing at
Same
home.
thing. Yeah.
When we put 10 players behind the ball, we did last night when they had the corner, and they had them succession of corners.
It's so good saying they play a low block or have so many players behind the ball, but there's so many ways we could beat it. But obviously, we just try to go the easy route. But if you take those risks, then the reward will come.
Yeah, it's easy. I don't know whether it's easy or whatever, but like when we're defending, we don't leave an outlet for us to break out. Most of the
There's also
players are in the box, and you could argue. Well, you've got the goalkeeper. You've got 11 players, right? We've got 10 of our players. Hello, we've got 11 of our players in that box. They will leave players just outside the box, in between the center circle and the edge of the box. So they've got players outside. We've got no players outside because I know we're all in the box. So when the ball goes out, you try and clear it. It comes straight back at you.
Yeah, it's also like when we have the ball in their half, every single player is up apart from the goalkeeper. So it's easy way for them to break and obviously have a counter attack because we have no one back. So
yeah, it's one of them. I just think we need to, like Patterson is 100% right. Individuals need to take more risks. They need to try things. And it's like he says, Do they want it? Because it ain't going to be given to them. And it is true. Nothing
No,
in life is
no.
given to you unless you're fortunate and you come from a rich family or, you know, you're born with a silver spoon. In football, nothing's given to you. You have to work for it.
You
And
have to work for it and make sure you're wanting to get it. Yeah.
yeah, you've got to grab it. Do they want it? That's the thing. Like, do they want it? You know what I mean?
It's all good saying, "Oh, we deserve that, we deserve this," but if we didn't, then obviously we didn't get it. So
But you shouldn't be relying on a game to get a point or 3 points, right? On a refereeing decision. You should
no,
really be doing it by your own merit.
yes,
Last night, Debbie goes, first half sounded awful. It was. Second half, slightly better. Did Martin get his line up? I think he did. I think he should have gone 2 up front, in my
he should have.
my
Yeah,
opinion. I think Dennis, the last couple of games, hasn't worked with him up front on his own.
no,
That's my opinion. We need to be quicker. We go. Sometimes it's like watching Maynard Ball, that passing sort of like a slow build up, and we do need AJ back. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But this is the thing is like with the players, are they sometimes they drift back into that mentality where, like under Maynard, under Williams,
Mm.
is where it's easy to go back into that sort of mold because they've been playing it for the previous 2 seasons. So when the times are tough, it's easy to slip back into that.
Just yeah, pass the ball around. Yeah,
And it's like that's what gets me is that extra sort of pass we take sometimes, which the opposition
that
can
we
reset.
don't need.
Yeah.
It's like the extra pass makes more time for the opposition to reset and obviously mark our players. And if we start taking those risks, the opposition are not going to be ready for it. So
I mean, how many sides do you see come to Meadow Lane or we play away? We'll take 6, 7, 10, 14 passes to get to their bots. They
yep,
can break out one pass
in
from
that one pass, yeah.
one side of the field to the other side of the field, and the splitters open look like a knife going through butter. No, because
yeah,
it is.
it
Harrogate
is true. Yeah, yeah,
Harrogate did it. Accrington
yeah,
Stanley did it.
yeah.
If there's so many sides who do that. Some of the time it's so pedestrian in attack.
Yeah.
But I think we need Jetta back. I think it's a mistake that we haven't got another striker to call on.
Yeah, I
Like
think
we
that's
left
what
ourselves short
we
in that department because if
yeah.
Dennis gets injured, so like last season when McGoldrick got injured, yeah, it don't work, Debbie. It just don't work. So last season McGoldrick got injured, then Jack was injured at points at the same time, and then basically you're left with nobody. Who can you call on? So
Yeah.
if Jatta and Dennis both injured at the same time towards the latter end of the season, or there's a suspension, you've got Unlove. And Unlove, to his
Is a
credit,
provider.
he's more of a providing sort of like
Yeah.
striker than an out-and-out striker.
Yeah.
He's like a feeder. Feed it to like Jatta or feed it
Dennis
to
or
Dennis.
Jatta. Yeah.
Like he did, it was Crawley away, weren't it?
No, Fleetwood.
Fleetwood away, yeah. Fleetwood away, where he passed it over to him for Dennis to slot into the back of the empty net.
Where he could have scored, I took it himself. If he would have scored or not, that's a different story, but he decided to pass it.
But I do feel that we've got this hangover from the previous seasons. Some of the time, not in every
Yeah.
game,
No,
but some of the times,
of course
I
not.
think the mentality of the players may slip back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Because Jodie's been there for a while, hasn't he? So he's kind of used to how we play now.
I mean, I question the figures like the substitutes last night as well. You question sort of like, why was Jodie brought off at that time? Is Jodie not 100% fit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We still have Jetta. We still have Jetta. He could be in talks with another club, injured while within the transfer. The transfer window shut, didn't it? In end of
Yeah,
Jan,
it's shot on. Yeah,
3rd of Feb, 3rd or 2nd of Feb.
second of
It
February, I
finished,
think it was.
but we've got Jetta till the end of the season. Whether the
Whether he
same,
stays or goes at the end of the season, that's up to him and his agent and the club.
yeah, and you've got also like you've got Traore. He could recall, but he hasn't been given. He hasn't been given the time on the pitch.
No,
You know what I mean? And to me, that's sad because when I see him, he has got pace. But like with Bex-Ray, unless you're going to play to his strengths, then it's not going to work.
no.
Because Bex-Ray's got that pace, and that's how, like at Tamworth, you see a lot of his goals, it's using his pace.
Space, yeah, and his skill.
Yeah. Right. So I've said, we go again. I said 2-2. I might change it. I might change it to a 2-1.
2-1.
A
Yeah,
2-1.
I think we're gonna go from behind. I honestly
Yeah.
do think from half time. Because it's either first half we play crap or the second half we play crap. And we never get I can't even remember last time we played well for the full 90.
But hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully the weather's nice. Hopefully there's no. I don't want to be talking about a referee. I don't want to be
No, I
talking.
don't know.
I don't want to be talking about we should have had a penalty or coming out of it thinking, well, the referee, because
Cost us.
we should be doing everything we can to win the game without having the
Yeah,
influence of the referee.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? In my opinion. So, have you got anything final to say, Aaron?
No, I don't think so. I think I've said what I said in the 32 minutes that we have already.
Right, we'll be back Sunday morning, nice and bright and early, 9 a.m. for the Sunday Notts Fast. And yeah, whatever will be, will be. Here's the figure, and come on, you pies.
Yeah, you guys.